If you're waiting to start big, you might be delaying the very thing that could give you the biggest advantage. You see, most dreams don't fail because they are impossible. They fail because we are waiting for a perfect beginning. But what if the advantage you're looking for is in starting small? Welcome to Make Your Move. In this episode, I will be discussing why starting small is your biggest advantage. Now, let me say this. You don't need a full studio to start a podcast. Let me also say that you don't need a perfect phone to start creating content. You don't need an office space to start a business. You don't need a sponsor to start a project. And you don't need a full plan to take the first step. Yes, we've been conditioned to think that big starts create big results. But starting big often comes with pressure, sometimes delay and overthinking. And starting small is where clarity begins. Now, let me remind you that people don't usually remember how you started. They remember what you built. But there is this lady who started baking from her mother's kitchen with borrowed bowls and Instagram pictures. You see, what happened was that after her training, she did not have the funds to rent a place and to buy some equipment. So she chose to begin with what was available. That was her mother's kitchen. Nothing about that start looked impressive. I can tell you that. But today, she supplies to corporate events and runs her own space. So when she shares her story, somebody would say, wow. But it only happened because she did not neglect starting small. Her advantage wasn't resources. It was that she didn't wait. She started small, and that gave her room to grow. Starting small gives you something some people need, and that is momentum. When you start small, you attract feedback. Yes, people are able to give you feedback without restriction because you're just starting, and you must be gracious enough to accept the feedback. You attract partnerships because at that level, people see what you do and they want to partner with you. It's your ability to now choose the right partner that comes into play. You also attract resources because those who see value in what you do can bring resources to support you. You attract confidence because the more you do it and get better at it, the better your confidence in delivering. You also attract direction. You make mistakes early and cheaply. You learn faster and adjust quicker. And that's the advantage of starting small. Don't ever neglect small beginnings. Hi, friend. You are not behind because you're starting small. You are ahead because you started at all. So, stop waiting for the big start make your move.